and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Matter.
We're back, people! I know you missed us.
That's right. As always, I remain your girl, Kess.
Big Tunes right here in the building.
Yeah, the loud one. Today, we're going to be jumping right into one of the most controversial songs, so it seems.
Visually, maybe.
Yeah.
Visually controversial.
There you go. But when we get right into it, you'll know why we say it's not. Soapy by
Naira Marley.
That's right.
And all we're doing, guys, is we are continuing our gospel of getting behind the lyrics of the top tracks.
That's right.
Afrobeat tracks.
2019. That's
so
right.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys. Naira Marley, whose real name is Aziz Fashola, is married to two women. And he has 4 kids.
Bundles of joy.
Yeah, busy man. This song, Soapy, basically means a dance of victory. So it's titled Soapy, but there's a jaw in there. So it's like a jaw Soapy, which means a dance, do a dance of victory. Dance regardless of your situation, whatever you find yourself. Just be happy and dance, guys.
So I like that because it's almost like a motivational thing. So regardless of where you are,
be happy.
Be happy.
Exactly.
For those guys that don't know, Naira Marley actually became very popular last year around the World Cup.
That's
he
right.
released a song, It's a Goal.
It's a Goal. That was a banger.
It featured Olamide and Bill Kesh, and he was very smart. He timed it with the release of with the World Cup, and with Nigerians, like, they love having that theme song for the World Cup, right?
Yes.
And that became like
that just shot him right into the limelight.
Man hasn't looked back since. So we're talking about the meaning of the song and dancing regardless of your situation. Basically, Naira Marley was arrested earlier this year in May for alleged advanced internet fee fraud, also known as Yahoo. And he was actually arrested alongside Zlatan, who's another Nigerian musical artist, and 2 other individuals. I think Zlatan was released earlier.
That's right.
But Naira Marley actually stayed there for a while.
Yeah, so he was released after perfecting his bail condition. Okay. And this song is loosely based on his experiences while he was in prison. So he gathered all of that, and he came out, and bang, he brought the song. But let's keep listening, guys. We're diving right into verse 1.
Ooh, yeah.
He starts this line by saying Oteselebo, which means in Yoruba language, he goes traditional. And then he goes on to say Yahoo ni Babalawo. Again, he's saying the Babalawo is also a fraudster. So Yahoo, meaning, the internet free fraud, is a fraudster. But a little bit of backstory.
So before you give the backstory, if we have viewers, I keep saying listeners, viewers that are not Nigerian or not African, what is a Babalawo?
A Babalawo is like a native, a traditional doctor.
Okay.
But a little bit of backstory, that's where I was going.
Okay.
He's saying now that this guy who is involved in fraud, he's doing his thing, right? There's something called Yahoo Plus. So you're taking it to the next level by going to the native doctor. So he's saying now that this guy has gone traditional. So he's no longer just doing his thing on the internet. He's adding some jazz. He's sprucing things up with the Babalawo. So he's saying the Babalawo that this guy is going to is also a fraudster. Everyone is a thief.
And I like that. That's a good segue to my line. That's well done. Thank you for prompting me. But yes, he's basically saying in this song, like, everybody's a thief. And not everybody's a thief, but essentially a lot of people are stealing, but it's only when you're caught red-handed that you're actually being labeled a thief. And he's sort of equating it to the almost representing what's going on in Nigeria today, in the sense where people are higher ups in terms of leadership, always have their hands in the dirty pot, right, in the pot, but no one knows about it. Like, no one's calling them out for that, right? So you're right. This song is face value. You think this song is something, but it's actually
there's some real meat to it, and just a little bit of the Yahoo thing. So the term Yahoo was actually coined from. Remember how back in the days Yahoo Mail became really popular?
Yes.
And everyone has a Yahoo email address. I remember my first one. I don't want to say. Should I say it? Kess@yahoo.com. But Yeah, anyways, Yahoo Mail, everyone had one. So the people who were involved in this internet thing would usually communicate with their overseas counterparts through Yahoo Mail. So that's how people started saying, oh, Yahoo. You know, that's how the term came about, because it was the main point of communication was Yahoo Mail.
Oh, so is that when they will send emails and say, oh,
you know,
I am the son of the president and I need a bank account to deposit.
There you go. So that's how the term Yahoo came about. Well, guys, let's keep listening because there's definitely lots of juicy stuff coming up.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Everybody, mo dẹ̀ ṣàdúrà mi bí ṣe ṣàdúrà mi alágbàdúrà mi àti lọ àti dé lẹ́yìn orí yọ ó dé ẹni bá lọ ló bá dé ìgbà tí padà dé ṣe lọ dé mi ládé kádé kó pẹ́ lórí bí bàtà kó pẹ́ lẹ́sẹ̀ sọ́wọ́n dá mi kan lẹ́sẹ̀ láàrin gèjì bí àìkan.
So moving on in the song, Naira Marley goes on to say that people intended to hurt him, right? And they wanted to bring him down. And he also mentions his religion, his faith
in the Holy
Quran.
Yeah.
And he says something here, I'm trying to understand even more like the concept, but he says he doesn't do or engage in fetish things.
So that, again, that goes back to the fact that, you know, people are doing fetish stuff and fraudulent stuff. So they're actually combining two really bad things. So he's saying all of his luck comes from the Holy Quran or from Muhammad.
Sounds like if he's deeply rooted
in his religion.
Because
that's right.
He's saying what saved him from his haters was not voodoo. So to your point, not going to the Babalawo, but it's actually his faith in his God.
That's right. And he says, which is a very interesting line, he says after his arrest, people try to bring him down, but after his arrest, he was actually crowned.
And crown him.
Lord, oh Lord. He was crowned and he became obviously more popular, more elevated. Absolutely. So it was what was supposed to hold you down was more like a stepping stone and just shut him right up. He made him better.
Despite his situation, he danced.
Soapy.
And he ends this line by basically he curses his enemies straight up. He's like, you guys need to go and break your legs. All right. Basically, and this is not like a good luck. Hey, before a performance, break a leg. Literally.
This is like, again though. This could be because there's the dance, you know, there's the Soapy dance.
I've seen it.
And the Soapy dance is kind of like you're doing the leg. And it reminds me of the American break your leg, break it. You know that one?
I was using class, I'm not sure what
right. Break your leg, you know it.
Okay, all right, But yes, I think maybe there is some similarities. So maybe he's cursing them, maybe he's
not, he's just saying dance, but he's telling people to break their legs. But you're right, I think he may be cursing them because, you know, they try to pull him down.
Haters, right?
All right, guys, let's keep listening.
Inside life, no to the life, inside life, no to the deeper life, inside life, on con jaya, on con chop life, inside life, on con shake, on con jewa.
All right, so as the song goes on, he basically says in this part that in prison, people suffer unduly. And what he's saying is there are people in prison for crimes they did not commit.
That's right.
And the people that actually committed crimes are walking around scot-free on their own. And again, this is very relevant to
the situation
in Nigeria.
That's right. And the term, you know, he starts saying the inside life, you know. He has seen five alive, he has seen deeper life. So the term inside life just means what he saw while he was inside prison. So it's like inside prison life.
What does that have to do with five alive?
You know what? Maybe Naira Marley could help us out here. Guys. Because the five alive correlation and inside life, Naira Marley, tag him. He needs to help us. What does five? It could be rhymes. I personally think it's rhymes.
I think there's a deeper meaning.
You think so?
But
maybe they were sipping on some juice, five alive juice.
In Nigerian prison, I doubt it. I really doubt it. But the song goes on talking about prisons. He basically says, you know, whether you're locked up in Kirikiri, which is a maximum security prison in Nigeria, or Ikoyi prison, or arranged by EFCC, just dance. Regardless of your situation,
that's right. Be happy.
Get up and dance. And you know what? Kudos to him because I can't imagine being in prison and singing, hey, I'm going to wake up to the and start dancing.
Yeah.
It's a call to like, hey, there's a high calling, get up.
Just do your thing. That's right.
Enjoy yourself.
Just Soapy, Soapy. Kiri just Soapy, Just Soapy, Soapy. Because he was in Just Soapy, Just Soapy. No, the Sally FCC, one Just Soapy. Just Soapy. To Ania on Lego, Just Soapy. Soapy. But I ain't Just Soapy. Soapy. I bet you know Soapy. Soapy. Sing it fella Just Soapy. Soapy. Man, a low more, to balance Soapy.
So he finishes off this little beat by telling everyone to be happy. So he's urging on family members. He says, brother and Soapy, single fathers, Soapy. So he's calling all these different people to be happy. But it's funny, what struck me, he calls single fathers, he calls family members, he calls brothers, but he didn't call single mothers. Like, what, single mothers are not supposed to dance?
That's a good point you
bring
up.
Single mothers, Soapy, dance.
She is the dot connector. Connecting them dots, yeah?
That's right.
All right, guys, let's keep listening. Let's get into verse 2.
Show the woman. What's up, woman? Oh, lover. You was a sinner. I just did not take a real my shake be aja. One penny, my for one of fair walla. I just want me mama proud. They want to make mama proud. Mama, you gonna cry no more. There was some punk on herself. Banjo can buy you. Follow me just say inside life. Do what I want cause it's my life.
So in all of the verse 2 and all the things he was saying, there's a line that stood out to me where he says, a dog cannot block a lion's way.
Serious?
So
like
he's referring to himself obviously as the lion. And, all the people who tried to bring him down, his arrest, all the allegations, they're all the dogs. So pulling it together, he came out
on top.
King
of the jungle.
He's winning.
He's winning.
He's
enjoying life and he's dancing Soapy regardless of the situation.
That's right. Still urging people to dance Soapy.
Yes. And to end of the song, he says, I just want to make mama proud. I don't want to make mama cry. And I mean, that's self-explanatory right there. Like, who wants to make their mother cry?
That's right.
You want to make your mother proud regardless of the situation. Oh, that's okay, that situation. Anyway, but yeah.
And it's interesting. There's a clip that I saw of his mom crying. She was in tears at his arraignment. So that must have been really hard for him to watch. So I think all of that made him say things like, I don't want to see her cry. If she ever cries, it needs to be tears of joy. Like I want her to be, I want her to be happy.
One thing I want to add before we exit the show, Kess, is I remember when this song first came out, and it's total confession here. When this song first came out, I saw the video and I was like, man, it's kind of a lewd dance. It's kind of a little vulgar.
He made a dance.
Yeah, he had this dance. You guys watched the video, and I was like, this is not something I'm going to listen to. I didn't give it any time, right? So I still don't like the video, to be honest with you, but I wouldn't have known the
video or the dance?
The dance.
The dance, because the video does nothing.
Right. Yeah, the video's good, but that dance, I still find it a little off. But
but there are two versions though.
Oh, are there?
There's the hand, you do your hand and you do the leg, and then there's the,
So maybe I'll do the hand.
The hand.
But what we're saying is, the reason why I now know that there's more context in the song was because of the show.
That's right.
So we went behind the lyrics and we connected the dots and showed you that this song you can never judge a book by its cover.
And another interesting thing, it's funny you said that. I was talking to someone, I'm like, one of our songs we're doing is Soapy.
Yeah.
And she went off. She's like, how can you do that song? I'm like, no. It's actually a really meaningful song. Like, it has a lot of flesh to it. It does nothing to...
I had fun doing the song.
I did.
All right. But it's that time again.
It's a spice.
We got to go. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. Yeah. All right. As always, follow us on all our social media platforms.
Yes.
We'll love to hear from you guys.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Very important, guys. Don't forget and share this video.
Peace till next time. Booyah!